Just let the sheep into this paddock or new pasture, and I'm waiting for the baby to discover this giant pile of mulch because the young ones really love it. She's already looking at it. It'll be fun when she learns she can climb up on it and jump down. Ah, she already figured it out. Didn't take her any time at all. They haven't even, I don't even think they've been in there 5 minutes yet. Danger cat, that's not a good place to stand. Come on out of there. Come on. Danger cat got hurt somewhere. It seems to be right on the bottom of her foot, but there's no thorns or anything. We're hoping she'll just recover. I've still got an hour of daylight today, so I think I can get the rest of this block out of here. I've been shaping this up to get it ready to set the blocks onto, but I got to get it shaped up all the way. I need to start from this corner, so I need to get the whole thing shaped up. Got one of my blocks here, and this space gives me enough for the block and for my drain pipe. And then I can pour gravel on my drain pipe. I'm trying to keep this kind of straight so I don't use a whole lot of gravel. We've never tried milk before, so I'm gonna try some milk now. It looks like marble, and it's so nice looking. It's like this would make a really nice looking countertop. It wouldn't be very durable though, if you use real milk. Yesterday I finished digging all the way to the corner and also dug around the corner so my gutter can come down into the drainage. And I built this little bit of wall right here. And that was a lot of work. So now this morning, of course, I'm stacking my block. It kind of looks like in the time lapse that I'm building the wall, but actually I'm just stacking it, getting it ready for assembly. I have to get the dirt right so that every block is level and almost level, because actually this goes downhill very slowly, maybe a quarter inch every 3 or 4 feet. And I'm trying to also keep this that way so that I'm not building up higher than the driveway and having a big gap of dirt under there. You can see here I'm going to fit my pipe up against here, and then it'll go down through there over to the back side. And then all the water that seeps through will also collect with that pipe, continue, and come out the other end somehow. I think I might take this old pipe right here. That elbow is so broken and ugly, I might have to put a new elbow on it or something. I think I've got an elbow that size. I'm in a little bit of a rush today because we're supposed to have rain tomorrow and the next day. And I don't want all this red coming down here all over the driveway. So, got to get as much done today as I can. Okay, so now I got my landscape fabric in place and I'm putting my gravel right behind the wall. That's going to help the water fall down into the pipe. The pipe's down there at the bottom. I'm making a trench so it's a little bit lower than all the block. Some people put it all the way underground behind the block, but I'm only doing it, and some people put it right behind the block. So I'm doing a little bit of halfway. I've also got my gutter. This is 1/4 of the water coming off the top of the house is going into here. So I'm a little bit concerned that this might be too much water, but hopefully it'll just keep washing the pipe out and keep sediment from being in the pipe. We just pulled the milk out of the freeze dryer. It's a similar texture to a lot of things that we freeze dry, like eggs, but it's more pillowy and flaky, and it's very light, like almost like snow, except like warm snow. It's pretty neat. And it didn't shrink hardly at all. A lot of things we put in the freeze dryer will have a big wide area where it shrunk. I don't think I said it before, but I decided not to do the steps. I'm just going to keep it simple. So you can see the walls coming in really nice. It's supposed to rain in about an hour. So I'm trying to do damage control and get as much stuff as I can get done as quick as possible. I'm loading up more blocks, and I saw something neat. These were upside down, and some of the minerals in these blocks were leaching out and creating stalactites. Now, these are not the kind you normally see. This one's the shape of what you would see if it was finished. These little tubes are interesting. So these set out here for about 2 years, and their stalactites are about 1/2 inch. So let's see, over 1 million years, what the stalactites would be 20 miles long. I don't know. I've seen stalactites on bridges that were built in the 1930s that, you know, maybe are 6 inches long, 8 inches long. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I've seen them, so I can't remember how long, but they're clearly there. Maybe they weren't that long. Maybe they were 4 inches long, but still, what's that? Less than 100 years. And so anyway, I don't believe it takes millions of years to grow stalactites and stalagmites, as you can tell. We had a storm last night and today it reminded us of the hurricane again. We've had actually 2 storms now that have had severe winds that did damage, like the tree we talked about that fell down recently. And that was since the time that we've put up this plastic. So I feel like the plastic is slightly stretched. If you look at down here, it bulges a little. I don't know if the wind did that or if maybe it just wasn't as tight as I thought. Danger Cat just came in and was saying hello, and then the flapping wind was spooking her. But you can see the lawn chairs thrown all around the yard. I had a piece of drain pipe over there by the tractor. Should be able to see the tractor through the plastic there. That blew all the way over here. It's laying over next to the dog pen here. So serious winds. But things in here are pretty much okay. We get a lot of rain and mud that blows in underneath, especially water. Just blows in here and there. I decided to take a little break over here. Well, not really a break, but a different kind of work for a little while. I made this burn pile, cutting a path down here to get to the tree that needs to be cut up and turned into firewood. This is the most recent tree we found that you can see from the field. It's huge. You can see the golf cart is dwarfed by all these branches. But now I've got this path going out to the pasture so I can bring the truck in here and maybe a trailer and load it up with wood, but not what I'm doing today. Just getting the path ready. But hopefully one of these days, I think I'll come out here and cut on the tree for a couple of hours, get a bunch of logs, come another day, cut for a couple of hours. And then if somehow this becomes the main project, then I'll work on it for day after day. We have this tree. We already talked about this before, but I got another tree out this way across the other side of the pasture. That's definitely as big as this one. And then I've got another one in the woods that's just like a good, solid, full-size tree. I don't think it's as big as this tree, but it's big. It's definitely not as big as this tree. And then over at Rico's house, there's some trees over there. So if I got all these trees cut and wanted to go cut some more, there's plenty of trees over there. I have a feeling this project's gonna, I don't know. I think it'll go well into the summer, easy.